Hello everyone, this is Lytebringr here, and today we're going to take a look at something really awesome. That's right, it's Halloween, and I'm dressed up as everyone's first or second favourite red-stoning hermit. That's right, Mumbo Jumbo. And I feel I should try to stay in character as much as possible, but as you can probably hear already, my accent is a bit jumbled. So this is the final episode of the MHC for October, and we need to get a move on. So we've got our stairs, we've got our blocks, everything should be more or less good to go. Let's go outside, and ooh, there's a skelly. With this rain, it might be advisable to go back upstairs and work on the roof instead of the steps, at least until the rain lets up. Okay, for any of you who are, native to the British Isles, I apologise. It will likely make your head spin how much my accent just moves around. I might be in Liverpool one minute and Southbury the next, but to all the Americans listening, they won't notice a thing. And there we are with some windows. We're setting up the gables for on the roof, and once we've got the gables in place, it'll just be a matter of just going around and setting down a bunch of half slabs. And there we are for that. Granite there. And then we can come over and do this one. Pretty sure this is where it goes. Pretty sure. Yeah. No. Yes? No. More slabs. 1, 2, and slab. Yes. Stupid parallax getting in the way. Here we are for that. We can come over here. Unfortunately, I will likely need a few minutes beyond the end of the episode to show the usage of the mob spawning. Because it should spawn like mad during the day. Unfortunately, the episodes end at night. So, if you'll allow me, I'll take just a few extra minutes beyond the finishing of the build to demonstrate the mob spawning. It'll still all be uncut. I won't spawn anything in. I just think you'd get a better feel for the place if I actually showed you how it worked. Okay. How are we gonna do this? We are not. I'm gonna come down here. Go there. Go here, do the same. There we go. And hop. The gables are coming along. Now, I'm not sure if anyone else is going to be partaking in the Halloween spirit. But as this is not being filmed on Halloween itself, and I didn't reset my system clock, they won't be spawning with pumpkins on their heads. Now I could cut, and then come back and have my clock reset for when the mobs are spawning, and I just might do that. But we'll see. So, there we've got our gables. They are pretty well set on all sides, and now it's just a matter of laying down the slabs. we get those up there. And a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. And then we just go around. It's noontime. And still, we've got the rain. Alas, not much to be done about that. Because there's no sleeping in beds. So even if it were night time, wouldn't be able to sleep away the rain. Let's see if it's easier this way. Well, this is at least a little bit easier. And there we go. If I had made myself some armor and weapons, I might have been able to take on that skelly and been in a bit better shape, but so it goes. So it goes. And I'm sure that you'll leave me some comments about my accent, and be they favourable or negative, it was still fun to do, because, well, Halloween costumes in a game where I'm a disembodied voice, well, they only go so far. Sure, it's a nice mumbo outfit, no one can deny me that, but you don't get to see it for most of the episode, and I'm certainly not going to be building this thing in F5 mode. That would be insane. Are you mad? You might be mad. I certainly am. Just listen to me. And if I ever do go a bit Australian on you, well, I apologise for that as well. Not strictly British, not for a long time. And I might end up in Ireland or Scotland. All of my accents, well, they come from television. So I might be able to nail down a particular area's American accent, but once... Oh, the rain has stopped. My goodness. Lovely day. But that skelly doesn't sound like he's burning. Is he underneath my roof? Is he under the gables? He's standing around somewhere. What a jerk. Well, I suppose jerk isn't necessarily the most British of terms. I suppose I should have called him a wanker or something. And here we go. A few more levels of this and we'll be all set. I certainly hope I've got enough. I should probably check my chest to see if there's any extra spruce. There is not, but I've got that spruce there. Since all we're going to be doing is spruce and slabs and slabs and spruce, let's take a bit more so we don't have to come back down. Okay, and that should just about do it. There we go. We'll definitely have enough spruce now. Once we've placed all of this, oh, we should go down to the bottom and set up that stuff down there, because setting up the roof at night, that's no problem. Setting up the porch at night is incredibly dangerous. Why would you do such a thing? Now, I was originally planning on having stairs at the top of these to make it look more like they're holding it up. But I didn't get enough quotes. Hello, Skelly. You can stay right there. Oh, I don't have a front door. I'll put that on later. Okay, so the sun is set. We don't have any stairs out front, so that'll be one of the last things we do. Is put a staircase out front. Hopefully by then that skeleton will have buggered off. And then we'll have a roof. We'll have some steps. It'll be a house. Granted, it'll look like no one's ever lived in it. But then again, it's a haunted house. No one necessarily ever needed to live in it. They just needed to die in it. Sorry about that. My accent certainly wandered on the word die. But it's a good old night time. You get to watch me place down various roof blocks, roof blocks, roof blocks. Should probably have come up with a better way of placing these, because as it stands, this is pretty slow. But this is the only thing I need to do. So it doesn't need to go super fast. Just needs to get done before the sun comes back up. There's that. And then we go back around this way. Now, nowhere... Oh, hello, skeleton. Did he spawn on my roof? I don't see how he could have gotten up here otherwise, but he is pathfinding to me. Time for a kamikaze strike. What just happened? Did I knock him through the floor? Okay. Not sure what that was. I'll go back to placing my blocks, thanks. Well, you've seen that my home does, in fact, generate mobs, because there's no way to get in, but here he was. Now, during the daytime, I should be able to generate tons more mobs than just the one skelly. But given that I've got a wooden sword, an iron axe, and, well, nothing else, I have a feeling I'll be dead. That is quite unfortunate. Okay, and once we get up to the level of the gables, we'll be done. We can just flatten it out. No sense going higher than those. And yeah, no matter my accent, my sound effects remain about the same. Hello, spider. Here's hoping you can't get to me. Oof, I still hear that skilly. Ugh. And we're approaching midnight here pretty soon. And we're likely going to need to grab a bit of building materials, because to get the optimal spawning, we need to go up into the sky. Mm-hmm. 128 blocks. Any mobs outside the range will immediately despawn. So you go 128 up, nobody will spawn on the ground. Go slightly lower than that, no mobs will spawn under the ground, so all the caves that I never bothered to light up won't affect my spawning. And there we are. We just bring this across, then we can work on the space between the gables. And that'll be that. Let's see. He sounds like he's right behind me. now I kind of forget how this part was supposed to work. Perhaps like this. I think that might be good. And if it looks like rubbish, we'll tear it down and do it again. Supposing we've got time, but we've never got time. Never. Come on. No. Here. Is that good? Oh, I think that might be good. Like so. Like so. No. Not sure if this was my original design, but I kind of like it. Now, we need to get a move on. Just fill all of this in as quickly as possible so we can call it done. This one should be up by 1. Yeah, here. Poke. There. And there. Et voila. It is done. I didn't put in the nether brick fences. I did not put in the stairs down front. And I used up most of my stair type materials. So let's see. We wanted 3 wide stairs, so we will improvise. In the meantime, we're going to need another axe. For the trip back down. Now we've got these, we've got those, we'll be able to do what we need to do. Oh, I saw somebody moving over there. Hello, Mr. Spider. Are you a daytime spider? I don't know, I don't care. Now, episode 9 has come to an end. And it's about time to show how this whole thing works. I'll hop down here. A spider will attack me. Okay. So, do not consider... Oh, there you are. In your judging of my home, do not consider these stairs, for they were not in when the time elapsed. I just want to be able to get into my home. Now, we're going to take a whole bunch of half slabs and build our way into the sky. We are slightly below home level here. So if we go all the way up, things should spawn down here. Oh, and we can get a good view. Up we go. And then we could dig our way back down with the axe, but then I just realized that's why we're building in water. We just hop off. So we've got a nice view of the house. Forgot to put the front door on. Alas, these things happen. Now, we'll try to go a couple of stacks of half slabs up. Should make it such that quite a few mobs will spawn in the home. And then we'll call it a day. If you're wondering, I will be taking part in the November MHC as well. That one is a Super Max challenge. That means we're going to have to capture a whole bunch of potential terrorists, namely villagers, put them in solitary confinement, and try to trade with them. Should be a bit interesting, particularly since it appears to be a desert village that we're going to find them in. Problem with desert villages, no stone, no wood. So unless there's some wooded biome nearby, well, gonna be in serious trouble. That's 3 stacks down. That should be about 96 blocks up. Let's go a bit further, just to make sure nobody spawned in the caves. Because there are a bit of caves right underneath of where we're building. You've seen them in the other people's episodes. And, well, don't want no mobs sitting down there. Okay, so 185. That's probably at about 70 some. There should be a decent amount of mobs in there, given there ain't no mobs anywhere else. So we'll give it, I'd say 5, 4, 3, 2, a 1. Whee! Now we pull out the wooden sword. And we charge in, guns a-blazing. Hey look, we've got a welcoming party. And he's got a little one. Now, if you had any doubts about my place spawning mobs, I believe all of your worries were for naught. For we've got mobs aplenty! Ow. Look at them! They're coming out of the woodwork! And there isn't even any wood! Well, there's wood on the floor. But they're skeletons, they're zombies, they're spiders! I'm gonna get out of here! This place is haunted! Hope you've enjoyed. That was a bit scary. I didn't get far enough away. But that was an entertaining MHC. We've got ourselves a haunted mansion full of all sorts of baddies. I've been Lytebringr. This has been MHC. And I'm out. Catch you next time.